Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, the 16th of December. We are at Konak in the İzmir Archaeology Museum. It has been open since 1927, funded by the state. It is home to the statues of many important Greek gods, such as Athena, Hermes, Heracles, and many more. Today we are here to present the statue of Hygeia, a symbol of health, medicine, and the ancient Greek understanding of wellness. We are going to talk about this masterpiece, exploring her family background, her importance to the society, her powers, and her attributes. We selected this statue for our presentation because of its deep connection to both ancient and modern medicine. In today's world, where health and wellness are more important than ever, her image remains highly relevant. Without further ado, I present to you Yağız.
This statue was found at Ephesus ancient city in 1950. After the statue was found, it was brought to İzmir Archaeology Museum and started to attract its visitors. But unfortunately, the bust of this statue and its hands couldn't be found during the excavations in Ephesus. Although they couldn't be found, the archaeologists managed to identify the statue thanks to its unique symbols. We can comprehend this statue belongs to Hygeia by the snakes on its clothes. These snakes are so important that even today they are frequently used as symbol of health. Also, if there were hands, we could identify the statue by patera, a shallow bowl that Hygeia holds. The clothing is another factor which helps us to determine whose statue this is. As we can see here, Hygeia is usually depicted as an elegant woman wearing a tunic or a himation, a long Greek clothing. The graceful posture and details of the clothing reflect the artistic style of Roman period, heavily influenced by Greek sculpture traditions. This statue not only highlights ancient beliefs about health and hygiene, but also serves as an example of the characteristics of Roman sculptures.
Now that we've learned about Hygeia, the Greek goddess of health and hygiene, let's talk a bit about her family, especially her father. Hygeia here is all about maintaining health, cleanliness, and protecting people from illnesses, while her father, Asclepius, is known for his abilities in healing and curing sicknesses. Hygeia teaches us that good habits and cleanliness are equally important in staying healthy. Hygeia is the daughter of Asclepius, the god of medicine, and Epione, the goddess of pain relief. This makes her the granddaughter of the sun god Apollo, who is also the god of medicine, much like Asclepius. Asclepius himself has a dramatic story as well. His mother, Coronis, was killed by his father Apollo after being unfaithful to him. But Apollo saved the unborn Asclepius from her womb. Asclepius was then raised by Chiron, the wise centaur, who taught him the art of medicine. Asclepius became such a skilled healer that he even learned how to bring people back from the dead. This upset the natural balance of life and death, which angered Hades. In response, Zeus struck Asclepius down. But in recognition of his abilities, he immortalized them by turning him into the constellation of Ficus. She had several sisters, Hygeia, including Panacea, the goddess of universal remedy, and Iaso, the goddess of recuperation. Together, these sisters formed a powerful group focused on different aspects of health. While Hygeia promoted prevention, Panacea offered cures, and Iaso focused on recovery. Each of them contributed to the well-being of humanity in their own way. While Asclepius was focused on curing illnesses and even reviving the dead, Hygeia's role was to emphasize that prevention is just as crucial. She represents a concept of health that remains highly relevant today, reminding the Romans and the ancient Greeks to take care of themselves before they get sick.
Hygeia is the goddess of health, hygiene, cleanliness, and protection in ancient Greek mythology. As the goddess of health, she had great power over preserving physical health, protecting from diseases, and healing. Hygeia's most important power was associated with health and recovery. This goddess symbolized protection from diseases and living a healthy life. Healing and recovery were among her strongest attributes. People would seek her influence to recover from illness or prevent health issues. In ancient times, people prayed to her for a healthy life and protection from diseases. The goddess was seen as a protector who encouraged people to maintain clean bodies and develop healthy habits. Hygeia was also powerful in preventing diseases. Protective health measures and hygienic lifestyles were based on her power. People would pray to her and offer sacrifice. Thus, the goddess not only had the ability to heal, but also to prevent the spread of diseases. One of Hygeia's symbols was healing drinks and medicines. Hygeia symbolized healing, beverage, and treatment methods. Her power was directed towards maintaining this balance and excessive lifestyle. Bad habits or environmental factors could harm health, but Hygeia's power aimed to restore this balance. Hygeia was linked not only to physical health but also to mental health. She was believed to be effective in psychological healing, stress relief, and calming anxiety. In this context, Hygeia was thought to play an important role in maintaining mental equilibrium. Hygeia was also considered effective in preventing the spread of infectious diseases. In ancient Greece, epidemics were seen as a terrifying threat, and people prayed to Hygeia to prevent their spread.
Hygeia was not only worshipped by Greeks but also Romans. In ancient Greece and Rome, Hygeia was deeply connected to everyday lives of people. As the goddess associated with hygiene and health, her influence was crucial. The Greeks understood that cleanliness was vital, not only for appearance but overall well-being. This belief in the importance of hygiene led to the various practices aimed at promoting health. Interestingly, some ancient Greeks' hygiene practices closely resemble our own. However, the Greeks did not use soap in the same way we do today. Before soap was introduced, both Greeks and Romans relied on alternative methods for cleaning the body. For the most common technique involved the use of olive oil. They would apply olive oil to their skin to create a lather, then scrape off the oil along with the dirt and sweat using a tool called stigel. Temples dedicated to Hygeia and Asclepius were founded in several important locations throughout the ancient world. Notable among these were the temples in Epidaurus, Corinth, Kos, and Pergamon. These sacred places attracted worshippers seeking divine favor for health and hygiene.
Pro lumen prosma